Have you ever flaked on a date? Start here and work our way.
With due notice.
With due notice.
Yeah, like the day before, like, hey, I'm not really feeling it.
Okay. Never the day of? Come on, let's be honest.
Yeah, definitely the day of, but like I try to give at least like 3 hours in advance because I like
3 hours?
Damn.
Yeah.
What if you plan the whole date? The whole day?
I mean, it depends on the person, right? So if you're just meeting up for drinks, right?
What's your flake day of? Okay, that's fine.
Or if you're going like if someone's planned out a date, like I'm not like I'd like to think I'm not a horrible person. Like I'd be super bummed out if I planned the whole day. But also like on a date, if you're planning a whole day with someone, like to me that's a little excessive.
Okay.
That freaked me out.
Okay. So you have flaked on a date hours before. What about you? Have you?
I don't know.
Never? You've never flaked on a date?
Stop
ever?
the cap. I just wouldn't have accepted if I wasn't completely sure I was gonna show up.
But you know how some girls be like, yeah, I'll hang out with you, and then they'll like text you to make plans, and you just don't respond and shit.
With friends are different.
No, like dudes, like he'll get your number. You never gave your number to to a guy at the club, and then he said, "Let's hang out another time," and you just didn't respond.
Yes.
Okay, that's.
And I
flaky
ran
behavior.
into him again, and I didn't know him. He introduced himself. He's like, "Can I have your number?" And I gave him my phone and put it in. His name was already on my phone.
Oh wow!
Oh shit!
That was crazy. But I don't know that person. Like I didn't set up a date, so I'm not flaking if there was never a date.
I mean, you're being
place.
flaky.
Yeah.
I mean, that's still the same thing. So okay, so let's set some ground rules here. Even if you like didn't like, I guess in your eyes make concrete plans, but the guy asked you out and you said yes, and then you like don't follow up, that is still flaky behavior.
Okay.
So
I agree.
Okay,
Wait.
so that's a yes.
So the person
He didn't ask me out. He asked for my contact info.
And he just never hit you up.
I didn't hit him up because he gave me his number.
Okay, but so he didn't hit you up then.
No.
Okay, all right, then that's different then.
Yeah, that's well.
Yeah.
But hold on. Did you? Okay. After the second interaction, did you go on a date with him?
No.
Oh,
nigga out here collecting numbers for no reason. All right, fucking,
okay.
Some dudes are fucking stupid like that. All right, what about you,
Zena?
I've never been on a date, so I guess I flake every date.
What?
Stop the cap.
I've actually never been on a date. I've never been. Oh, let's go to dinner. No, I've never been on a. I've never been on a date. I swear. I've been like, yo, Link, let's get some drinks, like on some
That's a
chill
date.
shit.
Yeah,
no, like with people. So was I on a date with the guy? No.
That could be
It was not a
constituted
date.
as a drink. I mean,
Yeah.
as a date. If you meet someone, even whether it's for lunch, dinner, whatever else, it's still considered technically the whole.
Well, I
purpose
didn't
of a
flake
date.
on that one, but other than that, no. I don't intentionally flake. It's just I get busy. Like, come on, I haven't even slept for like 4 nights. I get busy, and then I have people like, you're supposed to hang out with
flaking
me.
though.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying it's not
Yeah.
that I intentionally do it, but I
Yeah.
flake. I'm a big
Still flake.
flaker. I flake
Okay.
on everybody.
I think we should admit
Alright,
it. Okay, what about you?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, I mean, I guess that's a yes if we're considering like the phone numbers, because there's like those annoying people that they're like on top of you at the club and you're just like, okay, give me your number. And then you just don't chat them.
Okay, I wouldn't consider that like a full-on flake, but that is flaky behavior.
Yeah.
But other than that, like flake on a date, I mean, no, not really. I'll tell the person at the moment, like, you're being intense. Calm down. Date's not going that well.
I
Let's
highly
restart.
doubt that you would say that, but okay. Most
You
girls
know?
aren't that upfront.
Every
Okay.
time?
All right, and then can you ask
If
her?
I feel like that's the vibe and I need to let him know, so yeah, so we can at least have a good time together.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you ask her real quick? Has she ever flaked on a date?
Preguntas.
¿Has alguna vez como que te han invitado a salir? Tú vas, pero como que al final le dices que no y nunca apareciste.
Sí.
Casi no. Pero bueno, no, yo creo que sí nos ha pasado a todos, pero trato de no, si digo sí, sí voy. Y si digo no, no voy. No, como que no me gusta que me dejen plantada, entonces como que no, trato de no hacerlo.
I got it. So if
Alright.
she wants to go, she'll go. If not, she's not going to show up at all.
Exactly.
So yes.
So she won't plan to go on a date unless like she's into the guy.
So you speak Spanish?
Well, I understand because my ex was Colombian, so I understand a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Have you ever met a guy, liked him, and still flaked? Thought he was attractive, and he met some requirements, and you still flaked anyway?
Mm.
Okay. Ask her that, and
Well-
then we'll work our way.
Well, she said that she doesn't go on this unless like.
We'll ask the question. It's because I'm going somewhere with this. I'm going somewhere with this. Have she ever met a guy that she found attractive, but she still flaked anyway?
¿Alguna vez has
she was interested in potentially?
tenido como una cita con alguien que sí te pareció atractivo, pero no apareciste por cualquier razón, por cualquier tipo de razón?
Seguro, ¿no? No. Te puede salir algún inconveniente o seguro alguna vez me ha pasado, sí.
So yes, okay.
Mm.
What about you?
Well, yeah, I did, but that was because I was nervous. I was
Okay.
nervous to go out on that date. So I
Okay.
was like, okay, you know what? Today's not the day. I'm sweating too much. I got to stay home today.
Okay. So, and that's why I'm asking this question. So, so you just felt nervous. What made you nervous about the guy? Was he just very attractive? Was he?
It was more because I was actually interested in him, like as in to go further. So I was like, okay, I don't want to fuck this up. Like I don't want to go there and then be all nervous and like start talking jittery and shit.
Okay. So you flaked on him. Did he give you another chance?
Yeah, he did.
He did.
Well, because later on I told him, I was like, oh, I didn't show because I was nervous. And he was like, and he probably thought that was cute. I think so, because he asked me out on another date. He's like, okay, let's try this one more time in a more secluded area, because he wanted to go to like the club the first date. I can't do that because there's
Okay.
too many people. I can't talk to you.
Did he smash?
No.
Yeah.
Y'all never hooked up?
No, we didn't.
He wasted his time.
Bro.
God damn it. All right.
Could missed the whole date.
Yeah, man.
We're really
Yeah.
good friends.
Okay. So he was accepting when you said I flaked because I was nervous.
Yeah, he thought
Okay.
it was cute.
Okay.
Aw.
All right.
That's cute.
Have you ever any other times where you flaked on someone you liked and
No, I think that was one of the only times that I
Okay.
actually like flaked on somebody.
okay. Have you ever flaked on a guy that you liked or found attractive and
Yes.
okay? What was the scenario?
I mean, which one?
Oh, a lot. Okay.
The funniest one.
Yeah, I mean the most recent one, I guess, to make things simple.
I don't know. I don't. I can't rack my brain to figure this one out. There's too many.
I got one
floating
for
up
you.
there.
Just pick one. I mean,
Do you want me to go there? Well,
We could.
well, I got invited to Rolling Loud by someone on this panel.
oh shit! You didn't show up.
And I
Wait,
did
Fresh?
not go.
Okay.
And I didn't go.
Why not?
Well, I woke up from a nap. I said, we have a mango tree. I want to eat some mangoes. I want to do this. I want to do that. I'm not necessarily, I'm from San Diego, so I'm not necessarily on my schedule here. But that's not necessarily the reason why. I don't know.
Hold on, pull up. Someone on this panel?
You know, I just
she
have a
said.
weird thing about getting attached to people. Not that I would get attached first date, that doesn't happen, but I just like to keep my distance. I like
Stop the cap.
So, all right.
Is this a date?
So okay.
No,
This is our first date.
This is the date.
Wait, what?
This is,
What?
this is, hold on. This is the date.
No.
What's
Okay.
going on?
So just okay. So for the audience, I guess, because this is for the guys to learn here, and I'm going somewhere with this. So, Fresh asked you to go to Rolling Loud. You
Yes.
found him attractive. You were like, I'm gonna go, and then you're like, you know what? I don't want to go anymore. And what was the main reason? Again, this is, I guess, for the audience to learn. Like, what was the main reason? You were just like, you just not feeling it. Maybe you were tired. Maybe you were nervous. Maybe you're like, fuck Fresh, he ain't that hot anymore.
Well,
I
I
don't know.
didn't say
You're-
anyone was attractive. I just said,
Yeah, Fresh.
I mean, it's an opportunity. And so I played with it for a little bit and I said, maybe not.
But
And then I
why?
left it there.
Okay. So you'd rather pick apples than hang out with Fresh. Okay, fantastic.
Well,
Actually-
mangoes,
Mangoes.
Maren,
I mean,
mangoes,
same
mangoes
thing,
season.
right? They're one and the same.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Well,
I think the purpose.
Come
Well,
in.
I'm going somewhere with this
water's
conversation for all
warm.
the guys to know.
I
Go
just
ahead.
want to add some context here.
yeah,
So,
go ahead,
please. I went to multiple girls.
Because
We're-
so they set up that spam
We got
text.
like a party, right? So
Yeah,
like,
okay.
the more girls that could come, even better. So,
Oh, so it wasn't like a one. It was a. You just
No.
around every girl you know.
no,
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
the fuck.
But I still wanted.
Okay.
I know, but I wanted to meet her. But like, just like, just pull up here to roll out.
I mean, he didn't know her though.
Yeah.
That changes things a
And
lot.
thank you
Never
for
mind.
inviting me. I
Yeah.
appreciate it. It was super dope.
So it's not like sexual.
Was it okay? So was it the fact that it wasn't like maybe special that you were like, it's not that big a deal?
Yeah.
I didn't know that much.
Okay.
No. And even if it wasn't quote unquote special in someone's opinion or whatever, it still wouldn't matter.
But did you like assume like you probably hit other girls up too, so it's not that
No,
big a
I
deal?
didn't think that far into it.
Okay.
Stop
All
the
right.
cap.
Okay.
Stop the cut. No.
Okay. Zena, have you ever flicked on a guy that you liked, and why? Or you found attractive?
I don't think so. I think
Never.
no.
Come
I,
on.
but I've never been on a date. But if a hot guy that I liked asked me on a date, I'm
All right, let's just say
going.
a chill session then, or a hangout.
No, if he's hot, I'm linking because puff puff pass.
All right. What about you? Have you ever flicked on a guy that you?
No. If I'm into you, I'm all in, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Always.
But let's say he met some prerequisites. Let's say maybe he was good looking, but he you didn't like his. I guess he wasn't as charming, but he was good looking. He met a bunch of other requirements, and you liked him. Have you ever flicked on a situation like that?
No.
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 Okay. So even if they meet some requirements, you'll link.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They don't have to be a dream guy for you.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. What about you? Have you ever flicked on a guy that you found attractive?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Can you tell us why?
Yeah. He was very like flaky with me, and he was like pretty much like playing with me. If that makes sense. Like
Okay.
like his intentions didn't seem like what he was telling me wasn't lining up with his actions. So
Okay.
like it seemed like his intentions were off, and I was like, look, like I'm just not gonna put up with this. So it's like,
Interesting. Just so I have a bit more context, did you and him had y'all like hooked up before
no,
prior?
no.
Never?
Like we had been talking for like I don't know, like 2 weeks, and
Okay.
he was like, hey, let's go out, and then he flaked on me
The first time?
the first time, and
So
he
y'all
was like,
talked for 2 weeks?
for 2 weeks,
And then you finally went out?
no, we didn't even go out because he flaked on
But
me.
I mean, I'm saying he finally asked you out.
Well, we like planned it in advance. Yeah. Like a week after talking, he's like, okay, like next week we'll go
Okay.
out. And then so like he's being super shady, and like come the time come time for us to hang out, he's like, hey, like I can't, like I'm actually like I don't know if I'm ready to be in a relationship. I'm like, okay, cool. Like I respect that. Right.
Okay, that was
And
his
then
excuse?
we like, yeah, that was his excuse. We stopped talking, and then he kept hitting me up, and he's like, hey, like I'm ready now. And I'm like, how can you be ready like a week later?
You know what happened there,
Doesn't make
right?
sense.
Yeah, he fucked the girl.
So I'm just like,
Who was better than you?
You want
But-
to tell her?
So he flaked first, right? Not because
Yeah.
he didn't want to, but it's because like he had another option.
Yeah.
And let's be real here, right? In that moment, the excuse is I don't want to get into a relationship is because he's just trying to make it seem like more than it really is.
right.
So
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not like bent up over it.
Yeah. No, it just
low investment.
men and women flake for completely different reasons.
Yeah.
Is
Right.
I think the